Hello, everybody. I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. We're in Budds Creek, Maryland, at Maryland International Raceway, and I got a couple $1,000s to give away. Are you folks at home ready to play? Let's see if our contestants are. Jake Shannon, St. Mary's, Pennsylvania.
How you doing?
How you doing, Jake?
I'm doing excellent.
What do we know about St. Mary's?
Not a whole heck of a lot. In the middle of the woods.
You a lumberjack?
Not so much.
Hiding bodies? Just checking. Pete Huff, Washington Township, New Jersey.
How are you?
How you doing?
I'm fantastic. Having a great time.
Thanks for coming out. And of course, the man, my partner, Tyler, Texas Chassis Works, Ken Herring. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Weather held out beautifully.
Weather held out beautifully.
Beautiful track.
Great cars. And of course, we're going to save some money.
All of it.
All of it. Paige Simpson, our car wrangler. Without her, we don't even have a show. The drivers don't want to come up to see you and me.
For sure.
Of course, now you guys know how this works. Not only are you playing against each other, Pete and Jake, but you're playing against who?
The house.
The house. You guys ready to do this?
Let's go.
Let's see what we can do. Let's go.
This is an interesting first car. A Z71. Sounds good, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be bigger.
How you doing, buddy? What's your name?
Ray Jacobs.
Ray, tell me about your truck.
97 Chevy Z71 extended cab long bed with a small block, 5,000-pound truck.
Okay. Jake.
Any power adders?
Nope.
Pete.
What kind of tires are on the back?
Mickey Thompson, drag radials.
Ken Herring.
You leave it in four-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for opening the show, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Jake, tell me what you do, who you are.
25. I'm a design engineer, designing wood burners.
That's unique.
Wood burners, are you that, like when I see that late at night on the Amish selling these fireplaces, is that you?
No.
Okay.
Call him
It's
a
not a
lumberjack.
it's not a
now he's an Amish wood burner.
It's not a show until we get everybody angry in the country.
You're starting good. Well, this is a big old guess.
Boom, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 1355.
Well,
Pete with the 1465. And Jake with the 1625.
I don't know.
Well, that wasn't much of a...
It's looking up. Uh-oh. Oh, where you going, Brad? Drag radials on the front.
Finally, someone outweighs you.
Look at it, he's got slicks on all four tires. Here we go. First of our $100 passes. Who's getting on the board?
That is funny. Oh, it laid down. Don't do that.
A 12-17. Wait a minute.
Come on down here. That's funny.
Boom.
Who'd have
Cassie's good. Jake sitting on 0. Pete sitting on 0. And the man who loves them trucks with slicks, Ken Herring sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. What is this?
Front-wheel drive Civic.
Got a little turbo porthole right up there front.
Boy, you're getting smart.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
What's your name?
David.
David, tell me about your import.
It's a 91 Honda CRX, 4-cylinder turbo.
All right. Jake.
How much horsepower?
It's a little detuned tonight. It's about 670.
670?
670.
Pete.
Manual transmission?
Yes, sir.
Ken Herring.
What's it weigh?
Right around 18.
670 horse?
Yep.
God bless you. Let's have a good pass. Wow.
That's a nasty little piece.
Speaking of peace, Pete.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Pete, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I live in South Jersey. It's a nice part. Corporate pilot, taking people like you and Ken to important places.
Sweet. He needs to win.
We'd love to go to Europe.
As long as you got the bankroll.
Oh.
$100 pass. Jake is locked in. South Jersey is locked in. And Tyler, Texas is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 940. Pete with the 985. And
Look at the twins.
Jake with a 982. As we say out pastime, the burnouts never lie.
Easy, player.
Boy, you got some low profile tires going on there. All right, here we go. Look at that wheelie bar, man. 670 horse, the man said, so let's see what he can do.
That's all you. Driving all around.
Yeah, he's in circles.
An 11:56, Big Pete. Boom, cash is good.
Good job.
How you feeling now?
Feeling good.
Ken Harry sitting on 100, Pete sitting on 100, and Jake sitting on
Close third.
a close third. We got a lot more passes. Jake, don't worry about it. Let's meet our next driver, the last of our $100 passes. A little Chevelle action.
Oh, yeah, another nice one. If I wanted to buy a Chevelle, I know where to come find one. Maryland.
How you doing?
Hi,
What's your name?
Larry Keaton.
Thanks for coming out, Larry.
Ready to come out.
Well, glad to have you here. Tell me about your ride.
It's a 1970 Chevelle, big block, 350 turbo, 12-bolt rear, running alcohol.
All right.
How big's the big block?
I think about 550 horses.
Pete?
What's the gear on the back?
It's a 410,
Ken Herring.
What cubic inch is the motor?
454.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass for
Yes,
us?
yes, sir.
Thanks for coming out, baby. Here we go. Last of our $100 passes. See if we can get a three-way tie. Jake. Boom, locked in already. No pressure, Jake. Ken locked in. Pete locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 10:41, Pete with an 11:20, and Jake with an 11:75. Now, I'm not giving you a hard time. I know it gets awfully lonely in the woods. I don't want you to have to go home without any cash. Nice. Here we go. Last of our $100 passes. Yep. Respectable pass. A 1093. Boom. Big Pete.
Again.
Good job. Ken sitting on $100. Pete sitting in first place on 200. Jake, my wood burner, sitting on 0. Folks, it's past time. You want to see what goes on? Come on back. But say hello to our sponsors first. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 2. That means the jack is going up to $200 a pass. Are you ready to go? Let's meet our next driver.
It's 10. It looks good, too.
Sounds good.
Tim Pilkerton.
I didn't even get to ask you anything.
I'm ready, dude.
What kind of car you got there, Tim?
It's an 87 S10, small block 350, 400 turbo, 514 gears.
Looks good, too.
Yeah, thank you.
Jake,
Power Riders?
No, all motor.
Pete,
What's the weigh?
3,000 with me in it.
Ken Herring.
What carburetor's on it?
1050 Dominator.
Okay.
Might I suggest using a little Castrol GTX high
That's the only
mileage?
thing I use.
Good man. Get out of here. $200 pass. I think Tim just picked himself up a new sponsor.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a way to work it, John.
Jake got the, he's doing the Ken Herring. Crossing the arms, typing it in, hitting the light, and back. No, keep the arms crossed. That works. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 987, Pete with the 1135, and Jake with the 975. Save a little tire. Here we go. All right, Jake's doing it. Got the arms crossed. Doing the Ken Herring. Let's see if it works. Good looking car. Truck. Keep it straight, big man. Keep it straight.
Wow.
An 1109. Not Jake, not Ken, but Big Pete. Boom! Cash is good. Jake sitting on 0. Pete sitting on $400. Ken sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver.
Look at that.
Is that a Marauder and a...
And a Marauder.
One's shinier than the other.
Pete and Jake, you guys have watched the show, correct?
Absolutely.
What round is this?
This is the combo round.
And what happens in the combo round, Jake?
We have to add up the times.
One combined time for both cars. You get to ask one question. You ready?
Yep.
Let's see what we got. What's your name?
Sherman.
Sherman.
Tell
me about your ride.
03 Marauder, fast car.
Fast?
Yeah, it's a 4.6 4-valve modular with a blower on top of it.
All right, thank you, Sherman. What's your name?
Mark White.
Thanks for coming out, Mark.
Well, it's been great.
Tell me about your ride.
Well, it's very similar to Sherman, same builder, and it's a 4.6 with a Eaton supercharger.
Okay. Jake, Sherman or Mark?
Mark, how much horsepower?
480.
Pete, Sherman or Mark?
Sherman, how much boost?
18 pounds.
Ken, Sherman or Mark?
Mark, same question. How much boost?
18 pounds.
Wow, okay.
Who's going to win this race, Mark?
I'm not telling you.
Shake hands, gentlemen. You have a good pass.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sherman.
It's our first dual Marauder shootout.
Yeah? All right, Jake. I only do this when I'm trying to help somebody. So I'm going to give you that $200 to hold on to. No pressure.
I need it.
Good luck. Let's get those times locked in. Think happy thoughts. Paige Simpson. Lottery ticket winner.
That's what you'd have to have.
Jake is locked in. Pete is locked in.
You always ask us, we're good at math. You never ask if he's good at math.
I'm not good. That's why they don't have to ask.
Ken is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 23.61. Pete with a 22.65. And Jake with a 25.50.
I'd say we pretty much got this covered.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oops. I like to see that.
Well, here we go. Our dual Marauders.
That's you, Pete.
That's you, man.
22.59. Jake, I'm sorry. You're going to have to hand over to the money to the man.
Wow.
Do I get the
Repeat. Boom. You give him a pound. Slow down, big Pete.
This is a racing show. You don't slow down.
Amen. Jake
pretty
sitting
good
on
guess.
0. Repeat sitting on $600. Ken sitting on $100. The last of our $200 passes is coming up. Let's meet him. Vega, looking rough.
Come on.
Camaro.
There you go.
What's your name?
Bob Creel.
Thanks for coming out, Bob.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Tell me about your Camaro.
73 Camaro, big block Chevy, rear Morrison motor, turbo 400, 9-inch Ford rear.
Jake.
Nitrous?
No nitrous.
Pete.
What's the car weigh?
3280 with me in it.
How much you weigh?
250.
Ken Herring.
What cubic inch?
522.
Okay. You ready to make a good pass for me?
Ready to go.
Thanks for coming out, buddy. Thank you. Here we go. 250. Last of our $200 passes. Repeat is locked in. Come on, wood burner. We're pulling for you.
Man, don't forget I'm back down there.
No, I know. I got you. My faith in you is undying, so we don't need to worry about that. There you go. Look at Jake. Jake just went like this.
That's an arm crosser for sure.
Ken is locked in. Let's take a look. Here we go. Ken is with the 901. Pete is with the 1015, and Jake says that thing's doing a 920 on the nose. All right, yeah. Z28.
Oh, I didn't see the laundry.
Look at that deep blue paint job. Here we go, folks. A 984. Boom! Big Pete. Wham!
It's a fun game, I tell you.
It's a fun game, I tell you. Ken Herring sitting on $100. Big Pete sitting on $800. Jake sitting on 0. It's still not out of reach, guys. So, folks, go say hello to our sponsor. Get a tasty beverage, a snack, if you will, but come back. It's pastime. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 3. That means that Jack is going up to $300 a pass. Are you with me? Let's see our next driver. Uh-oh. We got some ka-junk coming up.
Nice.
What's your name?
Joe Rollins.
Joe, good-looking car.
Thank you.
Tell me about it.
It's got a 545 cubic inch big block with a power glide transmission, 9-inch.
Jake?
How much horsepower?
810.
Big Pete?
Any power adders, nitrous?
No, all motor.
Ken Herring?
What transmission?
Power glide.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass for us?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Here we go. First of our $300 passes. Ken and Jake, don't need to tell you that one of you needs to win this.
Somebody tell these cars to run what they should.
Or just run what you think they should.
Dude, I've been doing this a while. I know what they should run. That luck and guessing only goes so far.
Pete is locked in. Jake is locked in.
Okay.
My Texas brother is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with an 8:10, Pete with a 9:35, and Jake with an 8:95. A cross-armed 8:95. You want to be on the show, folks? SpeedTV.com or my producer's email right across right now below me. Come on, be a part of history. Folks, you can't feel it at home with the ground shaking a little. That's what it's all about.
Man, that smells good.
Here we go. Someone's making $300 on this pass. Keep in it, keep in it. He's on a pass. Here we go.
There we go, Jake.
An 896, Big Jake. Yes. Boom.
Thank you, sir.
You can go back to the woods. Jake sitting on $300, Pete sitting on $800, and Ken sitting on $100. Got a couple more passes. Let's meet our next driver. Chevy 2, Ken?
Mm-hmm. Looks good, though, doesn't it?
Sure does, man. What's your name?
Cliff Henson.
Cliff, tell me about your car.
1964 Chevy 2, small block, 430 over, turbo 350, 10 bolt.
Jake.
What heads are on it?
AFR.
Big Pete.
What gear do you have in there?
Rear end gear.
411.
Ken Herring.
How much lift on the camshaft?
650.
Okay.
You ready to do this?
Oh, yeah.
You look very intense.
A little nervous.
A little nervous?
A little nervous. Camera shy.
Camera shy.
Yeah.
It's all good, buddy. Thanks for coming out.
This is like the last pass for me. Literally.
Ken, you know, we've done 90 some odd shows together. Legitimately, you've won 50, at least 50% of them. You saved us a lot of steak money over the years. I know you're going to get this pass.
Okay. That pep talk was great.
Jake is locked in. The man in first place, Big Pete, is locked in. Ken Herring is locked in, so let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 10:38, Pete with a 9:95, and Jake says, Pete, you're not getting away with me. I got a 9:85.
Sounds good.
Sure does.
I'm just waiting to see a purge come shooting out of it.
Nobody asked, huh?
Nah.
Well, here we go. We'll see if he's going to... Oh!
Discovered here in Maryland, you need to ask that, apparently. They seem to leave that out every time.
Here we go, folks. Last of our $300 passes. A 944, Jake! Yes. Wood burner Jake! Boom! Cash is good.
Very good.
Ken Herring sitting on $100. Pete sitting on $800. And the wood burner from the woods, Jake sitting on $600. Folks, it's pass time. We're getting into our final round with our final pass. Say hello to our sponsors, but make sure you come back. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime, and this is what it comes down to, the last pass of the night, so let's do a little math. Ken Herring, my partner in crime. Ken, you're sitting on $100.
Which means nothing.
Which means if we win this final pass, it's just for pride.
Who needs that?
But I love you anyways. Big Pete, $800, sitting in first place. Pete, if you win this last pass, put you over the top, you win the whole shebang.
Be a good night. Good night anyway, though.
Great night anyways. And Jake, let me just give you a little pre-pound. Jake, my wood burner. From zero to medium hero. If you win this $500, put you at $1,100. It makes you numero uno. You ready?
I'm ready.
Thanks for playing, guys. Let's meet our last driver of the night. What do we got here, Ken?
We have got a jet-powered ATV, it looks like.
No way.
And I've seen that one.
You have seen it?
And Pink's all out. Sure did.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
What's your name? Are you the driver?
Nope, crew chief.
Crew chief. All right. What's your name?
We're Paul Magliotto from Magnum Jet Sports.
This is the last pass of the night. Ken Herring has seen your vehicle before.
Yep.
Maybe the millions of people who watch our show have not, so tell me a little bit about it.
Well, what we brought is a jet-powered ATV. It's powered by a helicopter engine out of a Huey helicopter from the Vietnam era. It's got a big engine and goes real fast. And I got the best crew chief money can buy.
Sounds good. Jake.
How much does it weigh?
It weighs 750 pounds.
Pete.
How much thrust?
It's rated at 2,000 pounds of thrust.
And Ken Herring.
I'm going to respectfully step out, be safe, have a good pass.
That's what it's all about.
All right, man.
You want to say hello to anybody at home?
Hello, mama.
Okay. Hey, thanks for coming out. Have a safe pass.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Ken Herring stepping out on this one because he's seen it on a pink All Out.
And I'm going to let Jake hold my money.
Okay.
So good luck, brother.
Thank you.
Don't lose.
Where's the love?
There is none up here, buddy.
I know.
Pete already locked in. Big Jake already locked in. All right, folks, this is what it comes down to. You never know what you're going to see on Pastime. Here we go. Let's take a look at those times. Pete with a 6:45 and Jake with a 7:58.5.
With fat fingers.
7:58. Look at this guy getting ready, getting strapped in. I mean, how do you hold on to that thing, Ken?
Just like that.
Here we go, last pass of the night. An 11:04.
It's our boy.
Big Jake.
Pound it.
Boom! 0 to hero! Pound it! Wow! Big Pete, I'm sorry. You gotta hand over that $800. Folks, it's Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. I'm Brett Wagner. That's Ken Herring. That's Paige Simpson. For Speed, Maryland International Raceway, you never know what you're gonna see, but make sure you see it.
Sneaking back to the woods.
There you go. Back to the bus.